Over the past few billion years, Earth has undergone a remarkable evolution. The process can be likened to the struggles of a tiny extraterrestrial creature. Planets have endured gamma-ray bursts in deep space, as well as their own ice ages and supervolcanic eruptions. Remarkably, life on Earth has persevered through it all. Today, we will delve into the evolutionary history of our planet, witnessing how it formed and subsequently gave rise to countless living organisms. Greetings, ape people. This is the Eureka Science Sauce. Let's dive in. To understand the evolutionary history of Earth, we must travel back in time to approximately 6 billion years ago. Around 4.6 billion years ago, our solar system began to take shape from a colossal nebula. This nebula originated from a vast accumulation of molecular matter, influenced by gravity. Over time, it contracted and assumed a swirling vortex shape. As more and more material gathered, the core temperature of the nebula increased, along with the pressure. When specific conditions were met, hydrogen underwent a fusion reaction at its center, giving birth to our original Sun. Meanwhile, remaining matter continued to orbit the Sun. As the eons passed, these substances rotated under the influence of gravity, eventually forming a gaseous planetary system. Elements fused into rock formations, shaping planets like Mars and Earth. In the early days, our planet was highly active. Its interior constantly emitted gases such as hydrogen sulfide, methane, and carbon dioxide. These gases constituted the initial atmosphere, which evolved over time. Earth faced cosmic challenges. It collided with an asteroid from space, resulting in a swift and violent impact around 4.5 billion years ago. A planet the size of Mars barreled toward us, causing near devastation. Massive amounts of material were ejected, eventually coalescing to form our moon. At this juncture, Earth already had satellites, but its surface remained a seething sea of high-temperature lava, devoid of oceans. Water existed primarily as a gas. The temperature begins to drop, and the surface gradually cools and solidifies. The water condenses into small droplets, falling in the form of rain. Then the oceans form, and Earth becomes a world dominated by water. Water is a crucial ingredient for creating living organisms. About 3.8 billion years ago, underwater hydrothermal vents on Earth gave rise to water-based life. These earliest life forms were primitive single-celled organisms that existed nearly 1 billion years ago. Over the course of billions of years, these organisms shaped the planet's destiny. Through continuous evolution, photosynthetic processes emerged. Around 2.5 billion years ago, a significant event occurred, the Great Oxygenation Event. Cyanobacteria evolved to become the first oxygen-producing organisms on our planet. Earth's atmosphere began to fill with oxygen. As time passed, the oxygen levels increased, while carbon dioxide content decreased. Consequently, Earth gradually cooled, leading to the occurrence of the first ice age approximately 2.4 billion years ago. The entire planet was nearly frozen in ice. Around 1.8 billion years ago, a colossal supercontinent named Pangaea emerged. This massive landmass brought together most of Earth's continental plates, creating a unified landmass that stretched across the globe. Pangaea's formation had far-reaching consequences for Earth's climate, ocean currents, and life. Over a 4 billion-year period of evolution, primitive prokaryotic life transformed into eukaryotic life, a remarkable explosion of new life occurred. Animals that evolved over time developed hard body parts, including arthropods, brachiopods, notochords, and other creatures. Among them, the most famous genus is the trilobites, which thrived around 400 million years ago. Imagine a star 60 light-years away, shining billions of years ago. A gamma-ray burst, born from a supernova explosion, struck Earth, devastating nearly half of our planet. The ozone layer underwent significant changes, impacting the global climate. Approximately 80% of species faced the threat of extinction. Earth experienced its first mass extinction event, known as the Ordovician retention mass extinction. In the aftermath, our planet embarked on a lengthy process of recovery. Life began to stir again around 3 billion years ago. The first trees emerged from Earth's soil 500 million years ago, while the oceans also took shape. Animals ventured onto land, marking a significant transition. Around 500 million years ago, an unprecedented event unfolded on Earth. Volcanoes erupted continuously, releasing vast amounts of toxic gases and dust. These angstroms enveloped all life, rendering many species unable to adapt. Dramatic climate changes led to the extinction of 90% of biological organisms. Yet, this mass extinction event paved the way for future animal evolution. The first dinosaurs graced our planet 300 million years ago. They ruled the Earth for nearly 160 million years. If you could journey back to this time, you'd witness the largest landmass in history, teeming with animals and their most ferocious predators. But alas, this era didn't last forever. As time marches on, a terrible disaster looms on the horizon. Around 65 million years ago, a colossal asteroid with a diameter of 10 kilometers collided with our planet. The sheer force of impact surpassed an astonishing 10 trillion tons of TNT. This cataclysmic event churned up an immense cloud of dust, which soared to an altitude of 10,000 meters before settling back down. As the dust dispersed through the atmosphere, it cast a shadow over the entire globe, blocking sunlight. The consequences were dire, devastating climate change on Earth. Chemistry, in its inexorable march, would eventually shape the destiny of our world. But let's rewind further. Picture a time when dinosaurs roamed the Earth, some 600 million years ago. These ancient giants were on the brink of extinction. Yet, amidst this turmoil, small mammals managed to survive. Their tenacity would pave the way for the emergence of humans. Fast forward to approximately 600,000 years ago. A completely new species appeared, the earliest known humans. These ancient beings, still resembling apes, could walk on all fours. But it wasn't until around 4 million years ago that our ancestors began their upright journey. Limbs transformed, and they strode through the ages. Millions of years of evolution led to the emergence of Homo habilis and Homo sapiens. These early humans not only walked upright but also learned to wield tools and control fire. Around 10,000 years ago, only late humans remained on Earth. No longer nomadic wanderers, they settled into communities during the agricultural era. Writing emerged, marking the dawn of human-like civilization. And so, over the course of approximately 250 years, our species transitioned through various epochs, from manual labor to the Industrial Revolution. Our social systems evolved, cultures shifted, and our population burgeoned. The cosmic dance of time and progress continues, leaving its indelible mark on our planet. In the last century, human technology reached new heights, soaring into the space age. We achieved the remarkable feat of leaving Earth's surface and venturing to the distant moon. Our man-made, unmanned probes even dared to touch the sun itself. Deep within our solar system, human ingenuity persists to this day. With unwavering progress, we stand at the precipice of the unknown. What lies ahead for mankind? The future remains shrouded in mystery, a tale yet to be told. If you relish this voyage through Earth's history, consider giving our video a thumbs up and subscribing to Eureka Science Sauce. Your subscription fuels our mission to create captivating space and science content. Thanks for watching.